Laws of Nature lesson, or the objectives for this lesson, are for the students to define the word ecology along with the word bioaccumulation. They are going to describe in their own words the 4 laws. And these 4 laws are: everything is connected to everything else, everything must go somewhere, nature knows best, and there is no such thing as a free lunch. Students will cite evidence that demonstrates these laws that they find out in the environment at SWES. After defining ecology and bioaccumulation and having an in-depth discussion with the students about those words, each student is given a card, and the students will be asked what they think these laws mean in their own words. After that, you will go over with the students what every law means and make sure that their definition is correct. After the classroom discussion, you'll take the students outside to play a game. This game involves the students some of the students will be shrews, some will be grasshoppers, and one student will be a hawk. The students are given each a cup, and the cup represents their stomach. The poker chips will be scattered in an open area so that students can run around and collect these poker chips. The red poker chip will represent poison. The rest of the poker chips will represent food. The students are divided into their groups. The grasshoppers will go first. They will collect as much food as they can and put it in their cup for about 15 seconds. And then the shrews are released next. They get to collect their food, but only from the grasshoppers when they tag the grasshoppers. And after about 15 seconds of this, the hawk is released, and the hawk can only tag shrews, and the shrews will have to give up their food if they're tagged to the hawk. This game will be played 3 times. After every round, you'll come back into the classroom and fill out the chart here of how many white and red chips each student got. They don't have to fill out how many blue chips they got. And then after you're done, you're going to add everything up and choose a middle number that you would like to be the cutoff. And any shrews or grasshoppers that are above this number will die because they've gotten too much poison in their system. The hawk might be above this number as well. However, the hawk will not die. The consequence of the poison for the hawk is that their eggshells are too soft, and every time they sit on them, they will crush them. After the game is done, have an in-depth discussion with the students about how the law is related to the game. And you might want to talk about pesticides and Rachel Carson's book, Silent Spring. And then after you're done with that, you're going to divide the students up into 4 groups, hand each group a card, and then let them walk around a trail with you and try to find evidence of each law here at SWES. For the conclusion of the lesson, gather the students in a group and review the 4 laws that you talked about, and have each student go in detail about what they found out in on the trail for the lesson. And just reiterate the main words that you learned, the ecology and the bioaccumulation, and make sure they really understand what each of those words mean and how the laws apply to nature here at SWES and also to their lives.